All right, so I'm going to give some blues licks that you can use for more of an acoustic blues. And, you know, E blues, E 12 bar blues, or any kind of E blues that we have is great for the acoustic because we can use, you know, all our open strings. And the open strings sound, you know, really nice and lush on especially this acoustic. So I'm just going to give a few of my favorite little things that you can do in E blues. So we're going to use the E blues scale in our open position here. So let's just go over that, and I'll just show you the way I, you know, finger it. Here's how I like to do it. I like to, obviously our root is this open E string, and then I'm going to use my ring finger on the 3rd fret, like so. Then I'm going to use the open A string, and then first finger on the 1st fret, middle finger on the 2nd fret. And then open D string, middle finger on the 2nd fret, open string on the G, 2nd fret, open string on the B, 3rd finger, ring finger on the 3rd fret, and then open again, and then 3rd again. Okay, so I'm sorry, also blues notes right there. And there's a lot of choices we have. Obviously, in the blues, there's a thing called the blues note, so I imagine we'll be using that a lot. Since, you know, well, you could also call it the flat 5, but blues note sounds better. Okay, so let's take, I'll just show you a couple of my favorite little things, all right? My middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string and this blues note. Okay, there's a lot of flavor right there. So sometimes I want to use my ring finger on the blues note. And sometimes I want to slide back and forth, okay? So here's a couple of my favorites. First, this is just tasty. We're going to start on the blues note, and I'm going to pick and pull down. And then open, and then the 2nd fret on the D string. Okay, here's what it sounds like when I'm picking near the sound hole. Okay. Now I'm going to combine these ideas with that. So here's another one. Middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, pluck it, open G, 2nd fret on the G, and then that pull. I can also slide up and back. Here's what's cool about the acoustic guitar and the open E strings. The open E string, the open B string, even the open G string, they're all on the scale. So you can actually do that lick and strum the B and E string along with what you're doing, like this. Okay, a lot of cool stuff right there. A lot of blues guys on this D string like to go like this. And the more you have a direction, a pull down direction, then they're going to be a little bit brighter when you do that. Okay. Okay, so the final thing I'm going to show you is, and the reason I'm thinking of it is because I was giving a guitar lesson and the particular student wanted to know, he could never really resolve his blues scale in E like that. Okay, so I'm just going to go through what I did with him, and he was pretty stoked on it, so hopefully there'll be people out there that will like this as well. So here's what I do. I'm going to hammer on, and I definitely think of like Stevie Ray with this. I hammer on the second fret again on the D string, like that, and then open. So if you look here. Then we have two options. We're going to go down this little blues run. Then I'm going to go ring finger, third fret of the low string. And then I'm going to hit the open A string and I'm going to hammer on pull off. So what I did there was I went ring finger back to the third fret. Here it is again. Sorry. Okay, but what's cool about that is you can actually, instead of resolving it to the low E, you can go back to the higher octave, second fret on the D string, like this. Sorry. Just like that. But what's cool about that is you've actually ended up on the starting point again, so you actually can keep repeating it like. It's like never ending, you know, you can keep going back to it if you need to. Let me show you what I was doing here. This is a really cool lick. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going hammer on pull off on the A string on the first fret. But as I'm pulling it off, so it's not, it's the ring finger on the third fret is going right to it. And you can keep repeating it. And then middle finger right to the root again on D. Just like that. Here it is with the, in my more comfortable zone. Up the scale. I can just keep going and going and going. But that's actually, the blues is like that. It just wants to keep going, especially if I go. Okay, one more variation on that I want to show you because I did it a lot is so it goes like this. So instead of going, I didn't go to that. I just went. Then. Or. hopefully you got some stuff out of that. I'm Marty Schwartz with nextlevelguitar.com. So next time, we'll do something else. Bye.